What's up, Guiding Bolt fans? Nick here for day number 5 of Codewars.com Python training. It looks like the one on the menu for today is growth of a population. So let's go ahead and, you guessed it, jump right in. It says here that in a small town, the population is PO equals 1,000. At the beginning of the year, the population regularly increases by 2% per year, and moreover, 50 new inhabitants per year come to live in the town. How many years does the town need to see its population greater or equal to P 1200 inhabitants? Oh, okay. So how many years until we reach 1200? Got it. And that's going to be, so P is passed in there. Okay, got it. So in this example, we'd start out at 1500 initial population. How many years until we grow to 5000? Okay, got it. So at the end of the first year, there will be 1,000 plus 1,000 times 2% plus 50. Okay, got it. So we just need to basically just keep growing the population until we have exceeded the limit. Pretty sure the world's already at that limit. But anyways, let's see if we can figure this out. Math ones, I tell ya. Me and math. This seems like it should be this is a pretty simple equation here, but sometimes these math ones get me. All right, so let's go ahead and first off, I think we're gonna start by, so I'm thinking a while loop. So because basically we're gonna iterate over this math problem here until we finally reach the max population. So if we go ahead and use a while loop, we'll start out with our initial population, and then every iteration through we'll do this calculation, add that to the initial population, and then see what our actual count is. So let's start this with IPOP for initial population, and we'll just go ahead and say that is equal to P, is it 0? Yeah, P0, not PO. And then while initial population is less than the population, or P, then we are going to say initial population is equal to initial population, and now we need to figure out the let's see here, this equation here. So we're going to do the percent, and then we're just going to add, so this percentage is what we need to calculate here. We're just going to be adding on this third number here, because that's just the static number that gets added every year. So initial population is equal to initial population plus, now let's go ahead and calculate our percentage. So in this one it would be 5%. So let's say IPOP times, let's see here, the percentage, so percent times, and we need to actually, so right now it would just be, if we just pass that, it would be 5. We wouldn't actually be converting that to a percentage. So let's just go ahead and multiply that times 0.01. Should give us the percentage. And then plus AUG, so the ones that just get added. So is that right? So right here, so we'll turn 5 into an actual percentage, then we will multiply that times the initial population, then we will, so that's all order of operation here inside the parentheses. Then we're going to add that to the initial population plus the static inhabitants that are getting added every year. So I think that looks good there. And then, oh, you know what we also need? This is all good and great, but we need to see how many times we go through this loop to actually count the number of years. So let's go ahead and add another placeholder up here. We'll just call this years, and we'll set that equal to 0 initially. And then every time through this loop, let's just go ahead and say that years plus equals 1. So every time we go through the loop, we will increment years by 1, and then once we exceed the population, we want to return years. give this one last glance here. I think that looks good. Let's see if we can get it on the first try here. Drum roll, click. Oh, I see red. Oh, I was like, holy crap, we failed it. Awesome. So we passed the basic test. Let's go ahead and give it the actual attempt here. Uh-oh, we failed one. What did we do wrong here? Let's take a look and see. Does it? So 3 should equal 4, but it doesn't actually tell us what. Does it give us anything? Passed everything but 1. 3 should equal 4. So it must be one of the years that we returned. So we must have something that's not quite right with our calculation here. I'm wondering if, since we can't actually see what it's spitting out, maybe we need to be, in our while loop, have this less than or equals to. Because what if it was equal to that? Maybe that's all we're missing. Let's give that another. It's funny, it said that was the basic test. It only does 3 basic tests here, and then when we actually attempted it was a whole bunch more basic tests. Okay, no, so now we got an additional one wrong. So that's definitely not it. So do we need to let's get rid of that. Do we need to round this or something? What if I suppose that could be it. Let's try it like that and see. Past all those again. Ah, there we go. Awesome. So we just needed to convert it to an int so it actually rounded it. Is what I'm thinking the issue was there. Good deal. Let's go ahead and submit that bad boy. See if that's what others did as well. Yep, int. Any other ones? Huh. Oh well, it worked for us. Oh, look at this. My mathematical brain hates that I need to round this. So yeah, that must be, I'm assuming that person probably ran into the same issue that we were having. So we could have also did percent divided by 100 as well to create that percentage, but what we had worked for us. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop it down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.